It's been a while. And I'm going to choose from these. What do you think? Which one would you do? VanGogh, sunflowers. I always forget which flowers these are. I'm trying to figure out which direction that goes. That one goes there. Is of course Starry Night. This is the one with the cityscape, the cherry blossoms, I think, or sakura blossoms. I'm not sure. Sakura, I'm not sure. And then this is another flower one. I think these are irises. So which one would you choose? Hey, Linda, how are you doing? So which one of these would you choose to start with? I haven't decided which one I want to do. Sunflowers. I can't remember what flowers those are. That's a city street. Starry Night. That's a river, and I think there's a boat there. The blossoms. And then I think these are irises. Which one do you think you might do? Let me hit mute. I'm going to watch it on my screen just so I can make sure I don't miss anything. Because I can't decide which one. Probably not these three. I would pick up one of these. Probably. What do you, any opinions out there? I haven't done my setup yet, so I don't know. Hi, Margaret. How are you? I'm trying to decide. I took a few off the table that trying to decide which one of these to do. The Starry Night, the blossoms, the iris, and the sunflowers. I don't remember what kind of flowers these are. These are classic VanGoghs. Which one would you do? The sunflowers, or these? The blue or the sunflowers? Because there is a vase there. I guess it's kind of hard to see, huh? I'll hold it up. There is a vase there, but I bet you mean this one, because the vase is more prominent. And Izzy Pop, hi, how are you? How are you doing? I have not been able to watch very much this week. The sunflowers. So I've got a vote for Starry Night and a vote for sunflowers. So I'm assuming we'll debate between those two. So Starry Night or sunflower. I've got the others, but let's get it down to those two choices. I haven't done setup yet. I use my own tray. It does come with everything you need, but I will use I just got this brand new little sunflower. Do both. Well, you know what, Izzy? I could do that. I could definitely do that. I could do both of them. So I just got this one. I'm going to try it out. If I don't like it, I'll go back to my other pin that I've been using that looks like a fish. I mean, without its head, it looks like a mermaid body, tail, but this one's pretty too. Get it out of the bag. So it's kind of glittery. See? It's kind of fun. And I will use my own wax as well. So yeah, I can do both. These shouldn't take me very long. I'll start with the left just because that's where my hand is. So now I got to get my colors. So I have to go in here and find the colors I need for this one. Okay. So I need, so there's letters and numbers. Hi, hanging with Jen. I have actually painted this before, and I painted a couple different variations of this before. I'll show you. Here's one of my variations, because it's right here. I painted it on a wine bottle. You use some baking powder, and you like scuff up the glass so that it'll hold the acrylic paint. Yeah, I like to do real painting too, but this is diamond painting. Sorry, I decided the background was too boring if I left it white, and it's upside down, but whatever. Okay, so let's see what I need. I put a few drills on my... You did! Okay, which yes. Yes, these are small, which is why I should be able to do both. But high hanging with June. I gotta figure out what I need. 2G. Yeah, I'll hold it up close so you can see the little things. And I'm going to just do the single out of this little bag. So this bag has, you know, numerous. You can do big swaths, but I don't need that with this, especially because it's curved. I'm not gonna. I just want the single. Oh, let's try that one out, where it's at an angle. I've not tried that before. Let's give that a shot just so I can see. And these heads just screw in. All right. Maybe I'll do either K or 2 first, because that's the one those are the two that have the most. K or number 2. So let's... The hummingbird. Oh, the hummingbird is so pretty, Linda. Okay. I found 2 first, so we're going to do 2 first. All right. And then I have a container I'll put all these in, because they will be reused on other coasters. So here's number 2. Separate it out. Put these diamonds over here. Lots of ASMR noises. Oh, there's a little speck of a misshapen blue. Let me get that out of there. All right. So I'm going to pour, I don't know, some in here. Because again, I'm sure I have to use this for some of these other coasters. So I poured some in there. Right on the fold. I really was hoping that I could get that flattened out better, but that's all right. Doesn't matter, because these are, it's actually a wood as opposed to cork, and it's not thin or flexible, so it's fine that I'm on. So there's a plastic coating. We'll have to take that off. I said I'm doing 2, right? Okay, I'm gonna just put that. Oh, that's not gonna work. That's all right. Get these scissors out of here, or I'll hurt myself for something I'm trying to work on. Let's see. It seems like the symbols, this one are heart on the old eyes. Yeah, so you can only, yeah, oh, on the hummingbird? On the hummingbird one? Is that what you're talking about? Okay. So this, let me shake these and get them the right direction. All right. So number 2. So it's right. Up. Oh, see, I missed. Oh. So the wax is used to pick up the drill. That's what these little bedazzlers are called. Oh, I kind of like this curved one. Ooh, that's nice. These drills are very easy to pick up. Right? That is not always the case. And I'll just kind of go to the end. Here, I can see I need to move that one a little bit. All right. Oh, yes, you can type in your weather with your zip code or your city, if it's a big city, or a city and state, if it's like a city that's like more than one. Like we have a Lakewood here in Colorado, but there's a huge city named Lakewood in California. So if I don't put Colorado, it's going to give me California's weather. Not that I live there anymore, but I have lived in Lakewood, Colorado. And so, yeah. So I learned that. Yeah, and the Lakewood, California is huge. You know what? I'm going to do this row. How many of you in the chat, I know it's most, but how many of you have done the diamond painting? It's actually pretty, this one's not too bad. I can really see the numbers, no problem. Is there enough lighting? Because let me know. Let me know if I need more lighting. Bring this toward me just a little bit. Probably totally messed it up, didn't I? Oh no, it's all right. All right. Okay. The light's good. Oh yeah, it's definitely, it's, yeah, it's almost always my diamond painting is always this way, right? Because otherwise you wouldn't be able to see what I'm doing. Only sometimes is my crochet this way with the camera faced. Plus I'm doing vertical. Verticals I pretty much only do as pop-ups. Tomorrow night I will be doing, we're actually going to make, we decided, Lexi and I, Helix, what's the name of it? Helix Stitchcraft, I think is the name of her channel. She's going to join me on my channel, and we're going to use the Centro, the small Centro, and we're going to make snowmen. So Christmas in July stuff, you know. So that'll be my webcam, so that will not be vertical. It's you can do verticals with someone else, but I find it's super challenging. So, oh, hello, Rebecca. Oh, this is the first time seeing diamond painting. Okay, so let me talk about it a little bit. Again, I have my own wax. The kits will come with wax. They have a little plastic coating. You peel back the coating, and then you stick your little pin in it, which would normally be this one that comes with the kit. So it comes with everything you need. And then they have, they come with these bags of drills that have letters and or numbers on them. And then when you look at the coaster or whatever you're working on, the coasters are nice, especially if you choose to try it out for the first time. My chat is covering. Okay. So I need to adjust a little bit to help you all out with that. So be more up here. Would that be better? Okay, so let me get it up nice and close so you can see the ones I've already put on. They're called drills. There is a plastic coating on here because there is an adhesive, a sticky adhesive on here. And so I'm just keeping the dust out while I'm not actually painting on it. The goal is going to be to try to get these 2 coasters done during the live, but we'll see how I'm feeling, if I'm feeling up to that. I've been having some cold symptoms. I don't know if any of you can hear that in my voice. But Rebecca, if you have any questions, please let me know. am happy to describe the process. Now, this is a pin I purchased, and again, I bought my own wax because I lost the wax from my first kit, which was this right here, which is just gorgeous. I love it. It was a gift from another content creator named Charlena. Her channel is Creatively Crafty Me. And so then I decided I liked them, so I've had a variety of diamond paintings. So yes, and my handful. Hi, Steph. Nice to see you. I just mentioned you in a video that's not going up just yet, but no, wait. I just mentioned you to Andy Crafty Witch 232 because I'm very close to my 3,000 watch hours. Like really, really, really close. and I already have over 500 subscribers, so I will potentially be able to get super chats here really soon, super stickers, super chats. And I could create memberships. I don't know if I'm going to do that right away, but I really specifically appreciate you. And when it happens, I won something, but from another content creator, so Magical Michelle, but she and I agreed, because I had already won something similar from her, that when I get to that 3,000 level of 3,000 hours of monetization, that I will do that in a giveaway of some live, probably with her with me, so that we can promote her journals because they're amazing and everyone should get one. But you, Steph, will be shouted out for introducing me to Tuber Chat, which has been a big piece of that puzzle for me. Obviously, Camille will be shouted out and welcome to join for part of that if it works out. I know her schedule is very different now than it used to be. So anyway, this is diamond painting. So I am really liking this. I just bought this and it has different heads. And so this is the first time using the curved one. I really like how that works. Oh, let me move it up again. Y'all said that it was. I wonder if I need to lower this a bit. Okay, I'm going to do it this way. Oop. Sorry, just throwing y'all around. Oh my goodness, that's probably horrendous. I apologize. Okay. So there, it's a little closer. Oh, Ladybird, I didn't see you. Thank you. And I'm so glad that Armchair Chef reached out to you and you're all squared away. I'm so happy about that. So happy. I knew if anybody I knew had it, it would be her. And certainly enough, she did. So happy days. Khadija, Ladybird. If you don't know Ladybird, please go like and subscribe her. Check her out. Same with Steph's Grow. Oh, for those of you who are in here, go ahead and, while I'm just kind of putting these on, check out her channel. You can do Hooks247 if you want to drop your channel. I'm okay with that right now. Go ahead and do that. Because again, I really don't know how long I'm going to be live, and I don't know when Nightbot will tell you to drop your channels. I don't recall what that timer is set at. Oops, that's upside down. I don't want that. There, that's right side up. All right. So, Rebecca, if you're still here, what else would you like me to show or explain? We'll put your playlist on for Baby's channel. Oh, yes. Thank you. Thank you. I am pretty sure I subscribed to your Fur Babies channel, but make sure to tag me so that I make sure, because I'm pretty sure I did. I'm pretty sure I did, Steph, but I'm not positive. And I have hardly been able to watch any videos this week. I have had a crazy week. So you are another person I need to go and catch up on. There's a handful of folks. And, the animal baby blanket. If you happen to see my video from this morning, the mom had the baby yesterday. So I thought I had 2.5 more weeks. Nope, she had the baby yesterday. So I have been mostly working on that when I've crocheted now. But it's a whole adventure. You are so sweet. I appreciate it, Steph. And you are welcome to drop your channel as well if you haven't already. Yeah, you have. Okay. So, yeah. And then Jen, hopefully it works. Yep. On occasion, Nightbot doesn't want to do his job. But diamond painting. So, Margaret in the chat here is an expert. Rebecca, again, if you're still in here, Ask any question you want about diamond painting. I enjoy it. You can get these little kits. It comes with the coasters and the holders. I think it's 8 of them. I chose the Van Goghs because I love the Van Gogh art style. I like the aesthetic of it. But it comes with the little tray. It comes with everything you need if you're beginning. I do recommend something like a coaster to start with, only because you can actually finish quickly. My first one, that lighthouse that I showed you, this right here, this took quite a long time. It's beautiful and I love it. This is a 30 by 30 centimeter. I put it in that wood frame. Got that on clearance from Joanne when they were going out of business. So, but and I did seal it with this stuff. Oh, thanks, Mindy. Yeah, I'm happy. Oh, the lighthouse one or this that I'm working on. Either one. Oh, they're both pretty, but the lighthouse one is particularly beautiful. But that's how I started. But I think if I would have started with a coaster or something, I probably would have, I don't know, felt like accomplished more quickly. So this is, as you can see, I'm like flying along here, getting these 2s done. I do one color at a time on the coasters. I have learned on the big diamond paintings to do row by row. The sunflowers, yeah, and the lighthouses. Yes, Rebecca. What I was about to say is Margaret and Linda are both experts at diamond painting. Like, I would put them in the category of experts. It's fun to do. You can get a photograph turned into a diamond painting, and then you can diamond paint it yourself. Like if there's a special photograph that you would want to do that. And I don't know if, Jen, I'll say this to you specifically because I know you diamond paint a lot. State fairs, you can, a lot of state fairs and even county fairs, you can enter diamond paintings. I don't know what the rules are, so you'd have to look into that, but you can enter diamond paintings in your state fairs. So that's really cool. I don't know if you knew that. I keep meaning to tell Gulf Coast Granny and Sifting Some Soil, Mona, that as well, if they're interested at all. Oh, I'm down in the chat again. Sorry about that. But yeah, you can really see, like, once you put the diamonds on there, how sparkly that gets. I mean, I have the plastic on it, but even without the, like, look at that. Just picks up all the light. My windows are open. Hopefully I can keep them open. Sometimes my birds are really nice and sing to us while we do this. Oh, that's a huge one, Jen. Yes, and hello to Mindy. And Mindy, you are welcome to drop your channel. I don't know if you were in here when I said that. The Hooks 247, if you want to. Mindy does a lot of almost exclusively donation blankets to Project Linus. You'd have to look into whether a Project Linus is in your area and what their specifications are. Different donation centers, different donation opportunities. There are so many donation opportunities out there. You just have to find out what their quote-unquote rules are. So one thing I did, my husband works at the jail, the county jail, so not a prison. And he, during the winter months, they will do a hat, coat, scarves, mittens, gloves drive, because what happens is sometimes people go into jail in the summer and they get out of jail in the winter and they do not have appropriate clothing. So it's a way to help out. Like, there are so many ways you can donate your work. There's so many. Oh, hey, Shannon. Shannon, you also have a couple ideas because I remember your first year, especially, you talked about a project, a donation project with washcloths and something else. I can't remember what else, for veterans, I believe, right? Um, so another yarn gen is her name is Shannon, and we've met, and she lives fairly close to me, close enough that we can have lunch together, which we should do again sometime in the near future. Uh, you're another one. I was trying to catch up on videos. I have been really behind on videos this week, but it's because I babysat twice. Anytime I babysit my grandkids twice in a week, I seem to get behind on everything. Have you been drinking your tea? Yes. Okay. And steeped properly, they are all fantastic. I really need to specifically try that mango tea again. Because that green tea, you got to be so careful with that green tea. Okay. Man, there are a lot of twos. That was a good choice to start with, too. All right. And I know, yeah, so if Shannon, another yarn, is still here, what is the Heather Strings for? Oh, yes, washcloth drive. And what was? Thank you. I'm so glad you answered that question. What was the organization? I can't remember. I want to say Project Starfish, but I don't know if that's right. So, if any of you are interested in looking for opportunities to donate, they're everywhere. And something that has, that you have a passion for is the best place to donate. I wanted practice making hats, so I crocheted a bunch of hats to donate to the jail. Because even though we had hats, we went ahead and donated some hats we had. Oh, it looks like I need more wax. Heather from Strings and Threads, she's who, I did not realize that connection. Shannon, I didn't realize. Was it Project Starfish? I don't remember. For sure. For some reason, that's what's in my head, but. Oh, and I keep moving down. I'm sorry, guys. I know it's easier to see if it's up here. And yes, you can drop your channel as well. Another yarn. Shannon. Hooks 247. But Shannon, have you ever, you're another person, and Linda, have you ever, because I know Margaret is and has, have you ever entered in a state fair or a county fair? I was planning on it last year, and then some other things happened and interfered with my ability. And this year, I knew I had too much on my plate, so I didn't. I know Critters Crochet Teresa enters every year. She's entering a variety of things. Okay. Thank you, Steph. I really appreciate you. Links are not yeah, if you're on the computer, you can click the links. If you're watching on the phone, yeah, you can't. The links aren't clickable until after. It's very obnoxious. I don't like that about the phones or verticals. Tomorrow night, I will be horizontal with Lexi, and we will be using the 22-pin Centro and making snowmen for Christmas in July. So it'll be fun. But yes, I am really liking that curved one instead of straight. I would recommend. I know that I'm just now noticing I'm holding it very much like I hold my crochet hook. That's funny. Maybe it's because of the curvature. I don't know. I will have to pay attention if I always hold it that way. Is that it too? Yeah. I'm trying to keep it above the chat. All right. Yeah, I don't love that about the verticals, Linda. That on the phone it's not clickable. Yeah, but Steph, you're on a laptop, so you have no problem. See, that is the difference. It's so funny. If you're on a phone, you can't click them. If you're on a computer, laptop, it's no problem. It's very annoying. Like, I wish they could figure that out somehow. Steph, I don't recall. Are you a diamond painter? I don't know. I know you're in and out, so that's fine. I tried to make sure there weren't too many people live. There was only one of the people I subscribed to live at the moment. I waited till after Mindy because I was kind of working on getting set up. And then Mindy, CNY Woman, and right? No, CNY Knits and Crochets. Did you drop your channel, Mindy? I hope you did. I know you were headed to my short channel 9, CNY Woman. Yeah, the at CNY Woman. You can go to her. Ask again. Do you diamond paint? That's what I asked. Okay. Do you diamond paint? That's all I was asking. I just couldn't recall. I feel like you do, but I don't remember right now. Like I said, I'm trying to keep this. Oh man, I love this color. This yellow is just beautiful. Let me bring it up nice and close so you can. So pretty. And Izzy Pop, if you're still here, I'm gonna try to get both of these done. Izzy Pop, I really like her stuff. She tells stories and talks about life and whatever with I'm gonna call it animations that she's created. I love that she does like cats as people, but they're cats. It's I find her stuff very entertaining. She's fun. If you want to see diamond painting, if you want to see crochet and knit, we've got CNY Woman, we've got Linda. Diamond painting would be Linda and Margaret, Songbirds Creations, and they're mods and they help me out. Their channels do drop automatically, I think, as the HTTPS, but I could be wrong on that. But those of you who are on the laptop, it's easier. Okay. Because I haven't done one of these before, I'm approaching it so differently than how I approach the big ones. We finished. Let's see who I dropped. Oh, that's me. It just dropped me. The next one will be someone else. One of my mods. I got 4. And pretty much at least one of them at the current moment, 2 of them are here. Again, I did this with absolutely no warning to anyone except for Mindy because she was live and I said, hey, I think I'm going to go ahead and go live in a minute. Mindy CNY Woman. And I like it's knits and crochet. Currently she's been crocheting a lot, but she did do some knitting and she was actually teaching how to knit. I was fascinated. It is something I'd like to learn how to actually do at some point. But right now I have too many crochet projects I got to get done. How many of you in here are Decade Divas? I have got to get more done on that. I've started, but I've got to get more done on that. I have a worst case scenario, and then there's a best case scenario for my project. So what might happen is, because mine is in September, my video is in September. It's not right away, but pretty close. I may do I have one element completed. I may do a minimum and then have it as an ongoing series as I add to it, because it's something that's more than one part, more than one piece, I guess you could say. The most important piece is completed. Dropped for, yeah. Oh, you dropped too. Oh, because you were just stuck on coming up. Yeah, I understand. My problem actually was quite the opposite. I had too many ideas and I had to settle on one. But the thing I decided on was something that has many parts. So I've got a contingency plan if I can only get one additional part done. That will be complete enough, and then I can make it an ongoing thing to add to it. But we'll see. And you have a lot going on with all the grandbabies there, Shannon. So you've got lots of extra things to be working with, doing. Yeah. So I don't know. I might be the only Decade Diva in the chat at the moment. Hey Chuck, how are you? Like I said before, I did this very last minute. Nobody had any warning except for if you happen to be in Mindy's live CNY Woman. I said it in there as she was ending. So, oop. See, that one stuck really good. I gotta kind of shove it. Okay, there. Oh, that was a 2 anyway. Oh well, it is what it is. But yeah, Decade Divas. Yeah, I think that's what's happening. Right, Chuck. So I had some really fun ideas that I will share probably in the video. But again, because I'm in September, I might have to go bare minimum. I have some stuff recorded that's not actually the project, but to go with that video. And so that's fun. Some exciting things that will be part of that video. The project itself and the concept is great, but the concept potentially has infinite parts. But I will share some of the fun ideas I had that I decided against because I wanted something that would actually get used. All right, so that's where I'm at so far. I can't see number of minutes. So let me see. I can see that well, right? Yeah. Okay, let me see where I'm at. All right. Yeah, a couple people. So Magical Michelle had to drop from Decade Divas as well because she was having some other things that were interfering from her to be able to actually commit to that. And so I understand. I mean, a lot of people, I think several, I mean, at one point they had over 40. I think they still have 30. I'm not sure. But yeah, anyway. So yeah, I'm very happy with how this is looking. I really like the tone, the color they chose for this. This kit, you can find this on Amazon. I'll have to find the link and put that in there for you. Because I do like this set a lot. It's not Prime Day. Wait, is today the last Prime Day or was yesterday? I think yesterday was. But sometimes there is a company. I use essential oils for some different migraine stuff. Migraine relief and some other things too. Just to make the house smell nice too. But that company, Revive, still had Prime Day sales today. So maybe it's today. I don't know. It was, yeah, it did finish yesterday. Well, check companies you like because a lot of times they'll take advantage and piggyback off of Prime Days, and they'll do their own sales. So any of you that need compression socks, see if ViaSox, VIASOX, still has their sale going. I've never seen such a good sale from them. They're not a cheap product, but they're worth every penny. My sister and dad. My dad needs they're called non-binding diabetic socks, I want to say. Non-binding. I can't remember the other name for it. But they're not like regular compression. They're light, very light compression, but then they don't squeeze at the top. So, oh, hi, ukulele. Hello. So glad you came in scrolling. Yes, this was a very last minute pop-up. I decided to just go for it. Because I did see one person that I watch regularly on, but I was like, okay, I'm just gonna, I don't think our audiences are too much overlapped, so I went ahead and went on. Yes, I'm glad. So I'm doing this diamond painting coaster. I'm loving this yellow they chose for the sunflowers. And I really like Van Gogh, as we have discussed. I like painting in his technique. So that's why I chose this set. There's the others. Yeah, Yarn Over Hook. You've got it. That's exactly who I saw that was live, and I'm like, well, I'll just take my chances. I do like watching her a lot, but I was like, I'm gonna just do this. But I do love Yarn Over Hook. For those of you who do not know of Yarn Over Hook, absolutely lovely. And then Ukulele Girl, if you want to drop your channel, you can do Hooks247 is mine. I know in the vertical format on the phone, you can't click the link, but people can get to it after. Okay. Moving right along with these. There you go. Yeah, Van Gogh. Van Gogh's just fascinating. It's like, it's all very interesting. And, you know, as all things good historically or interesting historically, there are conspiracy theories and people that say that maybe he didn't actually pass the way we all believe he passed. You know, there's conspiracy theories about just about everything. Pick something, there's a conspiracy theory about it. Whether that's valid or not is who knows, right? History is a mystery in many ways. And he who wins gets to write the history, so there's that too. Yes. Did it drop? Yes, it did. Sometimes Nightbot is mean and won't drop the channel, so I was making sure it dropped for you. It did. So glad you hopped in. Yeah, I'm just doing this. The era of artists are all very... Yes. That period of time. What is that? Manet, Monet, Picasso. Were they all of the same era? I don't know, actually. Trying to think of other artists I know from the old times. It looks like I'm going to need to get some more drills. It's fine. I have a lot more in the bag. But holy mackerel, 2 was the right choice because that's going to be most of the painting. They all hung out. Yes. That's you barely post. Okay. That's all right. A barley post might be interesting. We were reading about something called... My husband was watching Weird. I'm going to add some drills if I can find the bag. Where did I put it? There it is. He was watching interesting documentaries, and they were talking about Heinz, as in, you know, the ketchup company. And apparently, in the Heinz is much more successful in the UK than it is here. And I will verify, I like the Heinz beans in the blue can from the UK much more than the Heinz beans here. Or actually, I don't even know if you can get Heinz beans here unless it's those ones from the UK. It's, like I said, it's kind of a blue, tealy blue label. Well, it turns out they make soups as well. That was a whole fascinating thing. They actually cook the soup in the cans, which that's just wild. Had no idea. And I think I have an extra one in there. That's fine. Why did I start talking about that? Oh, they had something called Scotch broth. And my husband said, "Oh, I really like Scotch broth." And I'm like, "Well, what's in it?" And barley was one of the main ingredients. But it's because we mostly have the Campbell's soup here, right? I didn't even know Heinz made soups. Did any of you know Heinz made soup? But their factory in the UK is giant and huge, and they talked about the origin story of, I can't remember his first name, but the Heinz that made Heinz what it is, and how he was so ahead of his time in marketing and concepts and all kinds of interesting things. Right? Kellogg's. Okay, so yes, okay, that one popped up because we were watching those. Kellogg would not be okay. Let's say that. He would not be okay with the company as is now. He was like, the whole idea was to make the food as bland, substantive, but bland as possible. That's my understanding. I need to watch that full documentary, and I think Weirdo is the perfect name to refer to him as, from everything I already know. So yeah, that's funny that you mentioned that, because I saw that. I'm like, oh, I do want to watch that. And I said something to my husband about, yeah, that's some weird origin stuff there. And he hadn't heard any about it. Again, he's from the UK, so he grew up with very different things than we all did. But I will verify those Heinz beans in the teal blue can from the UK are quite tasty. And after reading what's in Scotch broth, I would like to try it. It sounds interesting. But I'd have to probably get one of my sister-in-laws to send it over. But I love the Heinz beans. I can get them here, but there you can get them on sale for like £1. That's their currency, the British pound. But over here in the grocery store, for whatever reason, they do import it. Maybe there's enough demand here. And I want to say it costs like $5. I just want to put that in full perspective. You know, £1 on sale. Let's say £1.50, what we would call $1.50, but £1.50. Not weight. And again, I think about the cheapest I've seen it here in the US. I want to say it was $5, but I'm not positive that's right. Maybe we got them for $3.50 at the commissary. So the commissary is, because my husband is also in the National Guard. Commissary is think of it as a grocery store on the army bases or wherever bases, military bases. And they often have the imports for a reasonable price. Of course, right now, I don't even know. Haven't priced it here lately. But the shipping to UK is something else. Wow. But okay, so like in the US, you know how bland as possible and so much more. Right. Right. Correct, Chuck. That is absolutely correct. I believe I read about Kellogg's in my and the fact that I retained it meant it was very interesting to me. I took a class. Was it in my master's? It might have been in my master's. And it was a book about subcultures within the United States. And I think that's where I learned about Kellogg's and the Puritans and Oneida. And who else did I learn about? There was somebody else like Kellogg's. Kellogg. I can't remember now. That book was fascinating. It was small. It was a short read too. So subcultures in the United States. And many of them I wasn't aware of. I, of course, have heard of Oneida because of silverware. And it talked all about how that happened. Oneida, I believe is how you spell that. Anyway, all very interesting. I don't know where I interrupted myself, but I'm very good at doing that. Hey, Linda. It was on YouTube. See, I think he was on YouTube. So yes, I think that was yes. Then I don't have to go searching for it. I would appreciate that. That would be awesome. Thank you. Because I did intend to watch that one because it's interesting. But Heinz, oh, I was talking about import. Okay, in the U.S., postal fees. When you send something, you can send up to an ounce, and it's the 73 cents. Yes, stamps are up to 73 cents, y'all. Buy those forever stamps when they were cheaper. I wish I would have. I could not find stamps for the life of me. I swore we had like 10 or 15 stamps. I couldn't find any of them, so we had to buy stamps the other day. Because I like having them just in case. But you can mail up to an ounce, and it's the 73 cents. Now, if you send a postcard, that's cheaper. That's different postage. Because it's flat and not in an envelope or whatever. So, what I learned from Ladybird Loves Khadija Lisa, I'll give you all her names, is that to send in and out of the UK, it's the same price for up to 100 grams. 100 grams is 3.5 ounces. So if I send something that is a half an ounce, and if I send something that's 3.5 ounces, it's going to cost me the same. That was wild to me. And do not use anything but USPS to ship internationally. Because if you try to send UPS or FedEx, you're going to get what it costs, and then you're going to get a whole additional fee. So just don't do it. USPS for international mailing. Strongly advise. I always love getting stuff from the UK. Like I said, I could probably get some Heinz beans shipped, but I don't know. I actually don't know if I would save money having my sister-in-laws ship me Heinz beans. That's something I always order, which you're all probably going to laugh a little bit. I order those for my husband to put in his stocking, cans of those beans, because he loves them so much. They're a treat here. Yes, and he does indeed. If any of you know, you'll know. You know. If you know, you know about the UK and their toast and beans. They love it. But yes, I order them for his stocking for most often. There's my best price. There's two British stores I order from typically here in the U.S. I get. Oh man, so that made it a rough morning, huh? Oh, I'm sorry, Chuck. That makes it for a rough start. And then yeah, because then you're having to handle all of that. Anyway, yeah, I don't know if it would be cheap. I don't think it would be cheaper to ship it here than what I'm paying. But I don't know. I literally don't know right now with everything that's going on. I'm double checking that I got all my twos. I think I did. Okay. I did. I got some more of these. So I'm going to put these two and the label in here. Because we're ready. Let me double check. I was going to do Starry Night. Let's see if there's any twos on here. I don't think there's any twos on that. I don't know if any overlapping colors on these two. We'll see. We'll see how long. I don't know how long I've been going. How long have I been going? Oh, there's a whole top fans thing. I don't know how to. I'm just short of an hour, so. I mean, I've mostly been blabbing and not working very much. Anyway, all right. Again, I just purchased this. Just came in yesterday. It had these different heads, and I am loving this curved head for putting them on there. Big fan. All right, so I'm going to, if I can manage to open this. I am opening the right side, right? Oh my goodness gracious. Well, okay. If I can get this open. Ugh, okay. I had to push it up against my body. Oh, you got it all caught up. That's good. Ugh. I got written up on a job, not at my teaching job, I will clarify. When that brief moment in my teenage years when I was a janitor, I literally had to, I think, I'm not sure, but I think I worked there for a full month is all. And I left because I acknowledged I was terrible at it. Really, 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 really did not like cleaning men's bathrooms. And I just wasn't detail oriented enough to be good at that job. In my opinion, that is what it takes to be an exceptional or good janitor. And I was not that. You would think that with everything you see me do here, and I was cutting that out so I can, it's got the numbers on it. So this one I don't know. BDO 045. I'll have to look and see if that's an embroidery floss number. Because usually these numbers, not the first number that's associated with the art, but second number, like I said, I didn't warn anybody that I was going to do this, so oh, this pen, did I get this at Amazon? I think so. I think I got it at Amazon. So it's this, and it's really nice and sparkly. Let me get it nice and close. I'm really liking the feel of it and this whole thing. So I'll make sure I get a link to that. I think it was, I want to say around $5, but I'm not positive on that. So I'll make sure I have a link to that, because I like that a lot. It's making it easier to see where I'm putting it. Big fan. All right. K or G. There's E. So there's G. It's a lot of colors this kit had. Did I say G? Oh, yeah. G. We will do the bottom part of the vase. Make sure I get the right color. All right. Do my best to cut on the perforations. I've never had any success with the perforations actually perforating, but, or pulling apart. I don't know. I guess I'm probably nervous to try. I've been having puppy issues. It turns out my poor puppy, well, not really mine, it's my stepdaughter's, but the poor puppy, she's just short of 6 months old. She has Giardia. And we had treated it. We thought things were good. But apparently she hadn't actually cleared it out of her system. And so we have to treat her again. And then if that doesn't work, we have to treat her again. I will not go into gory details because y'all can imagine if you know what Giardia is. And poor baby is all I have to say about that. So it's been a wild couple days trying to get coordinated with, well, wild week, because it all started over a week ago. Oh, you want to see my face? Well, just watch one of my other videos and you'll see my face. All right. Oh, gosh, that glare is brutal. So I'm going to do these. So this is, I usually at the end, like when I'm about to end it, I will turn the camera around, but right now I'm trying to just, I might not be able to get both of these done. I'm kind of slow, I guess. Well, it's because I'm chatty too. I'm really trying to pay attention to the chat. I feel like I've missed some. Oh, the vet was kind of humorous, because again, this is treating the second time. She said, "Pardon the pun, but getting rid of Giardia in dogs is a pain in the butt." And yes, you can all, hopefully you get a good laugh out of that. I did. The vet has a sense of humor. I appreciate it. I don't know if you all experienced this, but when I was younger, I experienced a person who felt that the word butt was a bad word, as in your rear end, that kind of butt. Not. But wait. Sorry, that's infomercials. I did need one more. Okay. It just didn't look quite right. All right. All right. I get that. Yeah. So I will make sure, Linda, that I have a link because, again, it has all these different heads. But for the coasters, I didn't need more than one. But I really, really, really like this. And I like the feel of it in my hand. So it's a win. So I will make sure to link it. I try to link the products I purchase, but then sometimes I forget. I did not show these on the video that I made this morning because I forgot that I got this pin. And I got, maybe I'll do a quick short, and I got more of these. And then I'll put the link there too. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, I will probably just finish this one and not be able to finish two. Because I'm chatty. And then I don't work as fast. But boy, let me tell you what. I am I keep pushing it down in the chat, sorry. Big fan of this pen. Well, this part specifically. I like it. This is kind of a goldy brown, maybe bronze, maybe would be the color I would call this letter I'm putting on right now. If I wasn't doing this on my phone. At some point, y'all, I will be doing a Throwback Thursday on my paintings. As I have done a lot of paintings. Not in a while. I am actually working, I'm designing a painting for someone. I don't mind saying it because she knows that I was going to do something different. I'm designing this painting for Armchair Chef because it would be silly to send your Armchair Chef yarn, right? What yarn does she need? So I am trying to get into my real painting again. I like the Van Gogh style. I painted that. I like it on the dark line. If I wanted to figure out a way, and I do have them, I just have to try it and see if it actually shines through, to drop some of those little LED lights that are on that little tiny wire. Drop it through there and see if it shines through. I do want to try to give that a shot. Okay, are there more G's? Yes. All right. Oh, move it up. Let me see if I missed anything. Nope. Yes, Linda, the plastic case is a game changer. Oh, that's funny. That's interesting. You know, it's interesting. People's perceptions of words. You know, I'm not going to be dropping the F-bombs literally or figuratively. Where is my F-bomb? Well, I think it's back up by, sorry about the creaky chair. I think it's up in my thread. The thread didn't make me want to drop the F-bombs. But because I think that word is... I'm not going to drop that on the YouTubes. That's what I'm saying. I was telling in chat the other day on Ladybird Love for Khadijah, a very weird symptom. I think I've said this before, maybe with Camille. It's a weird thing if I suddenly start saying the F word a bunch, it's because I have a migraine coming on. It's the weirdest aura. Like and my husband is the one who figured it out. He's like, man, you don't usually use that word that often. And then he connected the dots that it happens right before I have a pretty bad migraine. I have several different, they're called auras, AURAS, which are warning signs. Hey, you've got a migraine coming. That's one of them, and it's a weird one. Like, I don't get it, but that is the case. That is what happens, and I guess it's really good I'm not a teacher anymore. No, I'm kidding. I would have had enough self-control. It's not like I'm out of control with it. It's just like I think it's my body reacting to pain, and that's how it's coming out. I think that's what it is, what the connection is. But anyway, I'm joking. I was very professional at work as a teacher. I just, I do miss it. I do miss it a lot. But also I'm super grateful that I have not had to teach post-pandemic, because, you know, that's a whole different world. But that's where we're at now. And yeah, if you didn't happen to see my video this morning, I know Chuck did for sure. Yep, the animal blanket. If you want to have your baby early, make sure that I'm working on a blanket when you're weeks before you're supposed to be due, but didn't finish in time. Yep, I've got a gift. The animal blanket. It looks so good. It's so cute, especially with that fix that Camille gave me on that switching yarn weights. There's so much. I did a response to something, Chuck, that you said, playing jokes on people was like lying. So oh yeah, I have to be cautious about that. I can be hypersensitive to that, Chuck. I don't know why. Like, being tricked or fooled, like pranks. That's what you're talking about, right? I know people who felt that way about April Fool's Day. Don't do that. That's lying, you know, that kind of thing. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of pranks as a general rule, unless they're very innocuous. But I don't know why I can't put my finger on why I'm sensitive to it. Maybe it is that it feels a little bit like deceit. I don't like being lied to. Like that is fundamentally true. But like an innocuous, funny little prank. Like an April Fool's that I did is there's this, I want to call it, I want to say it's called Simply Ink, but you can send them a picture and they'll make a temporary tattoo of it. And so for April Fool's Day, I had this picture of my husband on my arm. And I told him I got a tattoo of him because I loved him so much. And the funny thing was, I just took a picture and said, look what I did for my husband. But I posted it on April 1st. And it actually managed to fool a couple of my friends. And they were all like, oh, wait. Then I read the rest of your post. Yeah, it was funny. See, that's a fun April Fool's. Like, it's not harmful or deceitful. I mean, it's deceitful saying that I got a tattoo. Well, it was a temporary tattoo. Yeah, my dad is a really funny dude. He's personable. He is outgoing. My personality is very much like my dad's. My mom wasn't hypersensitive. So again, I don't know where exactly that sensitivity with the pranks comes from. Maybe I saw some mean pranks. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know that I was ever pranked in a mean way. I don't know. Yes. Although my parents weren't, I mean, they were married, but they weren't married for most of my life. I think I was 18 months old when they split. They were always friends. Again, they were better friends than they were partners. And so that was always a good, positive relationship. They co-parented very well. But my dad was a funny man. He is a funny man. I shouldn't say was. He is. I'm very late getting his Father's Day gift to him, but it should be there next week. See, I am just running late on everything these days. That's just where I'm at in life, I guess. So it's interesting. Up in here, it looks more brown. I guess it does look more brown there. Let me pull the plastic up. It's darker than bronze, isn't it? Yes, I agree. It helps you be aware of how other people could feel about things. Yes, it can be helpful to not inadvertently do hurtful things. So pretty. Okay, now I gotta put the G. Where's the label? Over here. Let's see if I can get this one open. That one opened, no problem. I do like the tray with the little pour spout too. Sorry, it was in the chat. Why is that one stuck? That's weird. Why is it stuck? Like stuck. There we go. Wonder if they're exactly the right size or something. Okay, there's a brown one I need to pick up and put in there. I get that. I get that, having your own language with one parent. I had that with my sister. We could like look at each other. We knew when to not look at each other too. I don't know if you know what I mean by that. Oh, if we look at each other, we're both gonna die laughing. But we could look at each other and say 1,000 words. My sister and I have always been pretty close. Well, no, always is not correct. There was a period of time that we weren't, but as grown adults, probably from about my mid-20s on, it's always been pretty close. Let's do K. Sorry, it's noisy.
That's what she said.
Yes, families who are close can communicate that way. This K is way more green than it looks on here. Right? Oh, kitties are getting fed. Oh, Fatty Catty's down to 15.5 pounds, so the vet's very happy with his weight. Because he's a big boy. I might take my camera over there and show you you know what? I will, here for a second. I'm gonna flip you around so you can look at me for a second. I've got a bit of a cold, so I don't look spectacular. But I will show you the kitty cats, and so you can really see how much bigger he is than her. They look back like it only took a couple seconds. Like, look, he is like twice her size. And he's stealing her food. Flynn. He's a big, big, big kitty. And she's not. She's very kind of tiny. Well, she's not tiny. She's very average size is what the vet said. But he's a big boy. That's them. This automated feeder, let me talk about what's going on here. There's weights on the top because he has figured out how to get that open. It's in a box that my uncle built because he was pulling it over. It has to be strapped in so he doesn't pull it over and get into the food. Yeah. Yeah, he might be a goofball. In other words, now, why is he bigger than her? Now, yeah, well, yes, but also, like at one point he was 18.5 pounds. He is just structurally so much bigger than her. But yes, why he would eat everything, and that's their water fountain. He is actually her biological child. She had 5 kittens. He was one of them. And now she's just licking the bowl to get the last bits. But yes, we had to do a lot to make sure that the automated feeder did not get messed up or opened. Yes, he will. When I go to put food in the hopper, which is you pop it open, he tries to get right in there. Anyway, that's the cats. And I knew I didn't have much time. I knew they'd be, as soon as they were done eating, they would be like, we're out. All right. Yeah, he is so much bigger. But he is actually her child. He's just huge kitty. But his weight is very controlled through that automated feeder. When he's gained weight, it's been when he's gotten it. He tore into a whole bag of cat food once. My fur baby. You weren't here when I said she has Giardia. I'll stay here for a sec. Oh, you can look at my beautiful tree. I'm trying to figure out. There we go. She has Giardia. She not sure how she picked it up. Probably when my stepdaughter took her over to her mom's condo complex because there's so many dogs and so much more exposure because neither of the other dogs have tested positive for it. Hey, Crystal, how are you doing? Hook That Yarn. If you all don't know Hook That Yarn, or if you have a channel and you want to drop your channel, Hooks247, and that will drop your channel. But, so the puppy, I will get back to diamond painting here momentarily. The puppy, she got Giardia last week, gave her the meds, everything seemed fine. However, a day or two later, really not fine. I've got a little bit of a cold today, but I got Botox for my migraine yesterday, so my head is much better today as far as that stuff goes, but I've got a little bit of a cold, and so I'm not feeling 100%, but I'm not too bad. Not too bad. But anyway, the puppy's doing much, much worse than me, but the meds should be here momentarily. We should be able to get the medicine for her because, again, we were supposed to follow up. Somehow we missed that instruction that when she was done, she was supposed to get another lovely sample and take it so they could see that it was cleared out. It wasn't cleared out. The puppy still has Giardia, and she'll be fine. We just got to treat her, and if it doesn't work this time, there's another treatment that they'll try. Anyway, yeah, she's a 6-month-old puppy. Well, just short. She'll be 6 months in a couple weeks. She's a sweetheart. She's giant. She's a giant German Shepherd puppy. But she is a medical alert dog for my 17-year-old stepdaughter. So, yes, I hope she feels better. Her behavior's really normal. Just outside potty time is not so normal. But she's a sweetheart. So, yeah, we're taking care of her. Doing everything we need. She's not complaining. She has to have bland food, so she gets chicken breast cooked up, and that's what she's supposed to eat right now, and not just plain old boring dog food. She also got a special dog food for a little while. Yes, she's so far the old men, we'll call them comparatively. I mean, Lebowski is almost, yes, we have a dog named Lebowski. And that personality is 100% spot on. He's a little bit of a grumpy old man right now. He's not a fan of the puppy, but he's 7 years old, I think. And then the other dog, Ollie, who knows what kind of mix he is. He's a black dog. He's bigger. I mean, the German Shepherd puppy is almost as big as him right now, physically, like structurally large. She doesn't weigh as much as him, but anyway. So yes, the pup's gonna be okay. It's gonna be fine. Hello, Crafty Gypsy. I'm just about to push this back over to diamond painting. I was just talking about my poor little puppy that has gotten giardia somehow, but she'll be okay. But back to what we're working on. We're working on this little diamond painting right here. Because I didn't want to be on screen too much just because I'm not feeling 100%. Okay. But lovely to see you, Crafty Gypsy. Oh, sorry, that's my hand. Trying to get this back in its holder. All right. All right. Alrighty-roo. My goal is going to be maybe to finish this one. I thought I was delusional and I thought I could finish 2. No, I cannot finish 2. So this is diamond painting if you've not seen this before. Oh, is Crafty Gypsy's name is Jessie? I did not know that. I will remember that. But this is diamond painting, and so these are the drills. You look, oh, okay, that's good. That's good. I actually think I look pale. So that's why I said that. It does look like I'm going to use a lot of these. And Long Cool Woman, so you know, Crystal, goes by Chuck. But is a woman, just to clarify. But goes by Chuck. Which, I don't know if I've ever mentioned this to you, Chuck, but always makes me think of Peppermint Patty. Because she called Charlie Brown, she always called him Chuck. And that's where my brain goes. So, it's just kind of funny. I never had a student that went by Chuck. I had students that were actually named Charlie, but not spelled I-E. It was E-Y. And the, oh, I'm down in the chat again. Gotta push it up. All right. I'm doing these K's now. So it's interesting that I'm going to show you here. They look a little closer to the color when they're actually on the board, but I still think they're more green. This looks more blue. Yeah, aren't these cool? This is a Van Gogh set of coasters. I will make sure to link this too. So it's the Van Gogh art. I have to make sure I've got them the right directions, and it comes with the little coaster holder too. And then, so when I'm done, I will use with a coaster. I will use the sealer, which is like just whatever sealer, random. Okay. Well, you know what's interesting? I do happen to know your real name, and I actually know someone else with that name. I don't know which pronunciation you have, but that's really weird. I'm not sure how to interpret what your boyfriend thought about that. That's very interesting. I don't know if that was him being jealous or what he was trying to say by that. It is a beautiful name, though. Yeah. Do you, yeah, so you didn't mind the nickname, obviously, because you stuck with it, but yeah, my brain always goes to Charlie Brown and Peppermint Patty. It's just funny that that's how my brain works. That's the connection it was for me. But yeah, if you don't know Hook That Yarn Crystal, she's lovely. There you go. There you go. The center, the center. The center, the center. Oh, you got the brightness. Yeah. What about the center? I'm trying to understand. The sunflowers, yes. The sunflowers I love. Do you, Crystal, I feel like you, oh, hello, Breezy. How are you? Which of you do diamond paintings? Do you, I feel like you diamond paint, Crystal, do you? Am I remembering that right? I don't know if any of y'all, how many of you know Hook That Yarn, or how many of you know Breezy? Check them out. I do really like this color, but it's funny how it looks different on the, once it's on there versus how it looks in the tray. Again, if you're starting as a doing diamond painting, it does come with all your tools. This I purchased because this one's special, but it comes with all the tools you need. Coasters are a good way to do it because it's small, you can achieve it. It doesn't feel like it goes on forever. I know you're on with Zach a lot, and Zach like loves to diamond paint when he has time. Of course, they just cut his hours. I hope he gets his hours back. He was talking about that the other day. I was like, oh no, that's stressful. Oh, what's up, Jack? That's funny. That's cute. Now that'll be stuck in my head. That's funny. Am I in the center enough? Yes. Ah, I must not have actually grabbed a drill. I do particularly like this kit because it has all the drills that you need for all those Van Gogh paintings. Well, coasters. Van Gogh inspired. Again, big fan. My third book I ordered. Oh, exciting. You use thrift books, right? Am I remembering correctly? Thrift books is a great place to get discounted books. Armchair Chef Lori actually just talked about another place you can get used books and how to sell them back for books that you are no longer using. So check out her video. I don't remember what it was called. It was the one this morning. Or do you do audio? You do physical books, right? Not the audio books. Is that, am I remembering right? Yes, thrift books. Yes, big fan. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad this is relaxing. I try to just talk about whatever nonsense, and then we just watch me stick things on here. But big fan of this. This is the first time trying one that's like angled like that. Oh, I love it. I really like the feel of this, but I did observe because of the shape of this, I'm finding I hold it like I would hold my crochet hook, which is funny. If only I was an actual pencil grip. You guys, the pencil grip are so much faster. And I can't figure out how to do it. I would love to. I love the headband. Is that finished now, Crystal, that you just did? like to hold the book. That's the same as my younger daughter. She wants to hold the book. My other daughter, she's like, I don't have time for that. But she's also the one with little kids. So she's like, audiobook is what she does. And then she listens. She listens while she does her workout. Sometimes her kids join her workouts, as you can imagine. And that's just funny because 3 years old and 16, almost 17 months old. And they try to do the workouts. They have to watch the weights, though, because both of my grandchildren like to take off with the hand weights. And it's like, that is so not safe. Oh, hello, look whack. I like it. Yeah, I'm very happy with, oh, let me pull the plastic back. The look of this one. I'm liking that color a lot, even though it doesn't match that background. I really like that color. So I'm doing the blues right now. Are you a diamond painter? Okay. Oh, what did I ask you? Do you diamond paint, Crystal? And then I also asked about if you were all the way done with that headband. I think you were. Or the hair wrapper, what bandana or whatever we're calling it. It's so pretty, made up with Ian's yarn. Ian is a weirdo. Those collars were so vibrant. But yes, those were all the questions. Oh. Yep, exactly. That's why they have to make sure that the weights are not where they can get. Yep. Yep. They went on a little vacation this weekend up to Breckenridge. That was cut a day short because they had to leave the next day from when they were going to leave because my daughter's tire got a nail in it, and her husband, so my son-in-law's car keys had been absconded by my 16-month-old grandson, and he likes to hide things. There's a whole bunch of little items missing. They think they're all together, but they have yet to find them. They did check the trash because my grandson also likes to put things in the trash, which we appreciate that he cleans up after himself. However, please don't put my stuff in the trash. They just checked trash. They checked recycling. They checked the window wells outside. They checked, they checked every drawer. They checked every cabinet. You know, gotta love it. So they had to take my daughter's car. But anyway, the tire was under warranty. She only recently got those tires. So they took care of it and it was fine. But then their vacation, they had to go the next day. Because it wasn't until the afternoon, late afternoon, when they discovered the tire problem. Anyway, it was an adventure for my daughter and son-in-law this week. For sure. But they did make it up to Breckenridge. And then they're going to cool. We have this place called the Butterfly Pavilion here. It's on the north end side of Denver. Yes, hides thing behind the couch. Yes, they actually have because they're sorry about that. Oh, it must have hit. My gosh, I've been on here 2 hours. Is that what that means? Holy moly. What the heck? Anyway. Get to the live. Oh my goodness. No. I'm having trouble here. This just reinforces. I can just talk forever. It's kind of ridiculous, actually. I suppose it was part of the job of teaching, but you all help by chatting with me. But it's frightening that I can talk like that so much. Granddaughter who hides behind. Oh, I was talking about the couch. So their bottom two, let me see. Is that a better position? Yeah. Move these. Nope. It said, no, I don't want to be moved. So on the ends of their the couch, these two are recliners. Well, if it's moved back at all behind there, the material kind of loops. He does like to shove things in there. But of course they checked that. It wasn't, no luck. So he hid them in a new place. He found a new hiding place. Maybe because he figured out that they figured out his hiding places where he shoved stuff. But in the couch, yes, that is a common one. I said, unfortunately, his keys were not in a case like my hooks were, and they're not just attached to some blanket on the back of your chair. I still can't believe that's where it was. It's quite humorous. I really wish I would have taken a picture. I don't know what I was thinking, not taking a picture of that. And my cats are being not nice to each other. I don't know why. I think they both want to use the same litter box is the problem. And that's ridiculous. There's 2 in here. Why are you goobers? They're silly, silly cats. I still think she doesn't, actually. She acts like she is not his mother. Like, I don't know you. Oh my gosh, the cat. Missy just climbed into the closet. She pushed open the closet door and went in the closet. Why are you going in there? There's nothing in there. My cats are insane. I don't understand. Silly kitties. That's right. Oh, shoes. Yes, that's a good plan. Let me throw that out too. I will text my daughter that idea as soon as I'm done here. But I think they already went to AAA and got one made. Did you know AAA covers that? Well, I guess AAA didn't do it, but AAA does cover that. They cover $100 of it to replace your key. Because guess what? My grandson lost the spare somewhere in the house too. So I will tell them to check shoes. That's a good plan. Let me see if I missed anything else. Behind the couch and in shoes, like boots. Yeah. I think that's a good plan. And they have lots of shoes. They have 2 little shoe trays, I guess we'll call them. One by the front door, one by the back door. And so he definitely has access to shoes. That's a good thought. I bet they tell me they've looked there, but I'm going to still throw it out to them. Because sometimes, like when you have that stress of not being able to find something, you don't think clearly. Or where else can I look? I never would have dreamed of looking on the back of my chair. I still cannot believe the hooks were there. That is the silliest silliness. They were right behind me. They were spying on me that whole time and laughing at me that I couldn't find them. Not really. I'm just being silly. All right. Right here. Yes. And then there's Chiflori. Like I said, if you're interested in, there was, I want to say it's Deseret, but watch her video from this morning. Saturday morning. What is this? The 12th of July. Oh, it's a holiday in Belfast in Northern Ireland. It's a controversial holiday because it's a Protestant holiday and it's, we've talked about it numerous times, but July 12th, check it out. Yeah, it's interesting. And they have pipes and drums. They walk for miles playing, and yeah, check. I'm sure there's video if you want to watch some 12th of July celebrations. It's fascinating, but the history is pretty messy. It has to do with William of Orange, which is, my husband corrected me the other day and said, no, the conflict actually started in the 1600s. That was, I believe, 1600s, not 600. I think 1600s, with William of Orange coming over from England and into Ireland. I don't know. I don't know the history well enough to say more on that piece of it. I just know 12th of July is something to do with William of Orange and the like. He might have been Scottish, actually. Yeah, right? Right? I have keyless entry, so it like literally my keys just stay in my purse. They don't ever leave. They stay in there. The only time they come out is when I want to change purses, which I don't do very often, but I don't like how I like smaller purses. Right now I have kind of what I would consider a big-ish purse, and I don't love it. I will have to show you all the one I made that I love, 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 love. But I really would like to line it because then I wouldn't get so frustrated with the holes in it. Because, crochet is, unless you're doing back loop single crochet, to be super specific, is going to give you the least holes of anything. No holy crochet for purses, but anyway, it's beautiful. It's a baggy day pattern, and it's black and rainbow yarn, and it's beautiful, and it's the perfect size, and I made pockets in it and whatever, but I should have lined it. All right. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the problem is that my son-in-law does not have a purse, and he did not put it in a purse, and he did not put it in a place that he normally puts it in, and that is how my grandson got a hold of them. But yeah, going through mom's purse. I don't know that I don't recall if I ever did that. All right. Yeah, I like my good yarn, yeah, for sure. Okay. Oh, sorry. Oh, I went to Top Chat. I need all my chat. I always have to remember to do that. If you remember, thumbs up or double tap your phone to like this video. And I'll do my little calming voice now, since watching diamond painting is very calm. Even though I talked about some stressful things, but everything's good. The puppy's going to be fine. It's just been chaos in the house. But everything's good now. Oops. Stuck that to the back of my... I don't even know they would stick there. ASMR voice, yeah. Yeah, I can do a bit of an ASMR voice. I just kind of lower the octave a little bit, and just when I was reading the tea ingredients and when I did my tea video, I was talking with an ASMR voice, sort of. These colors are lovely. I really love this green color. It's so pretty. It's pale, but also not. I don't know how to describe it. It's lovely. Oh, can you hear all the cars out there? Sorry about that. The windows are wide open. It is like perfect temperature right now. I don't know what the temperature is. Somebody wants to type. There. Now let's go in the right direction. Ah, come on. You gotta pull this closer to me for a second, you know? All right. Oh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. Oh, so pretty. How do you do the temp? So on my channel, it's just weather, no exclamation point or anything, weather, and then your city or your zip code, either one. City, if it's a big city that it'll pull. Yeah, Denver works. Oh, Chicago. Oh, your humidity's not too bad in Chicago. Oh, there's Denver. Yeah, let's check it out, Crystal. Let's see what it says. Denver. Now that's actually at DIA 83. See it? I don't think it's that warm here. I'm a little further south because again, when you do Denver and not a zip code, it pulls the airport's weather, and they're like, it's a little more on the eastern plains here than where, like where you think of Denver, the city. Here. Oh, I've got my computer up. I'll do it. I'll do Littleton, which is closer, because it just does not feel that warm to me. So, let me do Littleton. Let's see if it'll do it. And then there's. No, it's about the same. It's about the same as Denver's. Okay. You can see our humidity is very low. It does not feel that warm. Probably because the humidity is low. And then where's Indiana? That's MargaretS. Margaret and Linda are the diamond painting experts in the chat. Margaret, how many are you able to enter in your state fair of the diamond paintings? Are you entering other things too, or just diamond paintings? And you know, I don't mean just when I say just. Because I know your diamond paintings are, especially that one that's from the picture, is absolutely amazing. And it's Linda that's working on a hummingbird, right? Got 1 degree hotter, yeah. Oh. Yeah, because your humidity is a little warmer. Oh yeah, and I am more. That's weird. So Chicago, 84. So our temperature is basically the same, but your humidity is quite a lot higher than mine. But again, Colorado, almost always when I look at the humidity, it's kind of almost a joke. It's always very low. One time I pulled it up and it was single digits. I want to say it was like literally 7% humidity, which like that's not even any humidity at all. That's ridiculous. Oh, been there. I'm so sorry, Margaret. But isn't there some kind of rule if you've made it within the last 2 years or whatever that you can still enter it? Isn't there something like that? Humid, yeah, it's the lake effect. Yes, it makes the hotter, and the cold colder, right? And okay, and you can enter too. Okay, good, perfect. And now, since they're done, it'll be easier to hit the deadline. Is there an entry fee? Because some of them have entry fees and some of them don't have entry fees. I'm sure it has to do with how much prize money is available to. Like if there's a fee, the prize money is probably more. Yep. Oh, $1. Let's see. Yes. So that means the prizes are probably like $5 or $10, right? Something like that. But that's okay. I mean, I think the entry fee is fine, especially when it's small. I want to say our state fair it was $5. I looked at it. I wasn't planning on entering anything this year. Maybe next year. Chuck. Oh, it's hot there, Chuck. 91, 51%. So that's not too bad of humidity for y'all, but maybe that heat will dry out some of that water down south of you. Okay. Oh my goodness gracious. I really thought I would be able to knock this out a lot faster than I have. I mean, we're getting close, but geez. Helps if I actually pick up a drill. Oh, Flynn is actually right by me, which he doesn't normally come anywhere near me during the lives, which is funny. Because every time I try to take a picture, he's right there. But a picture of one of the items I've made, crocheted. What are you scratching at, dude? He's scratching the carpet here for some unknown reason. Yeah. Yes, you just want the ribbon. Right, exactly. That's why it's like $1 entry fee is like nominal and you're not looking for the money. You would just like the ribbon because that would be really cool. I don't know why my cat is pulling at the carpet over here. He's literally never, ever, ever, ever done that before. I wonder if there's something down there. Ooh, maybe he's finding my wax from that very first diamond painting. That would be funny. Yes, I'm almost done with this. I mean, compared to everything else I've done, this is the fastest I've ever done something. Because this, Crystal, this is the one, this is my first diamond painting. And this took a long time. It's so pretty, though. So, so pretty. I just love it. So that took way, way, way longer. Many, many, many days, not one live. I had hoped to finish faster than I'm finishing. Okay, I think I need a little more wax. I do buy my own wax pots. That would be so funny, right, Margaret, if he was digging up the wax. I'm going to double check. Did you find the wax, buddy? No, I don't see it. I don't see a wax there. It was really funny, though. Armchair Chef the other day had eagle eyes. I was on the other side of the table, and my stepdaughter has been doing diamond painting, and she had dropped one of her little wax cubes, and Chef saw it on the floor, and she said, "Oh my gosh, is that your wax?" I'm like, that's incredible that you saw that. But it wasn't mine. It was it was hers, because mine had little finny things, and it was the wrong side of the table. Well, I mean, presumably, I mean, if the cat's got a hold of it, who knows? Who knows where it is? But no, I don't know why he was digging up over here. That's really very unlike him. Oh, I had one. It's upside down. That's what the problem is. All right. All right. I write these colors. I love these colors. But yeah, definitely. So it just dropped. Check out Linda's amazing work. If you like diamond painting stuff, go check out Linda, and then check out Songbird, Margaret Songbird's Creations. Margaret, it's in that order. Her channel will drop randomly too here. I don't remember what timer it's on, but it should drop soon. They're pretty close together in the timers. Because they're mods, I just have them drop automatically. But yes, the colors on this are just so pretty. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. All right. And I will drop links for everything. The VanGogh coaster set. This, because a big fan. And is that it? Oh, and the boxes to put the drills in when you're not using them, especially when you're doing a set like this. You need someplace that's going to be easy access to get the drills for the next coaster, because there's a bunch of them. There's 8, I think. I wonder if this is only used on this coaster, because there are not a lot in there. I'm pretty sure I dumped the whole bag in there. Didn't I? Unless there's another bag of K. That could sound bad out of context. Oh, nope, I do have more. I didn't pour them all in there. Okay. That's good, because I was like, I might run out. I've never run out. Always have extras. Although Mona sifting some soil, she had a diamond painting she was doing where she ran out of, they didn't send her enough of one particular color. And everybody's been checking their stash to see if they had that color. Because, you know, that number, that 045 number is some consistent thing, I think. Is it that one, or are these all 045? Oh, these are all 045. I don't know then. I guess I don't know what embroidery floss number that is. That's disappointing. Because usually you can get replacements. But hers did have, she knew the number, so. Charlotte from Gulf Coast Granny, I think, had that color and was able to send her some. But I've never had that experience, so I was starting to stress. All right, I definitely a fan of this angled tip here. Big fan. And I'm immature, so that made a lot of jokes go through my head, but I will keep them to myself. All right. Oh, one more. Oh, see, there's adhesive on that part that I haven't done, and I got that stuck really good. Okay. I see one more K. Nope, there's another one. There's another one. Just gotta keep looking. More K's. Yep, one more. Much easier to do on the coaster than the big paintings. Somebody hanging out with Jen, I think that's what her channel is called. She said she was doing a huge diamond painting right now. Like way bigger than my 30 centimeters by 30 centimeters. Hello, handmade by. Oh, hi, Flaming Boss. Nice to see you. Handmade by Harris Gap. Yes, I have not done the drills on this part yet. I just haven't done that letter yet, but it's pretty so far. I definitely think, Chuck, that you need to go next door and check into that. Do you need somebody to see that it tastes spectacular? And then you say, no, I don't think anybody else should eat this. I should be the only one that eats this, right? I had to get the guy working. Wasn't any on the shelf. What did you have to get? I missed something. Oh, Mandala Gradient. Ooh, which store? Which store were they on clearance at? Ooh, that's curious. I'm very curious. Oh, this is Missy that just came up. She very likely is going to come across here. She's on my lap. Okay, nope. Yeah, there's her tail. Silly cat. She decided not to jump all the way up. She's just wanting to be on my lap, I guess. All right. I don't know why, because usually she only jumps up on my lap when she wants treats. Oh, Walmart. Nice. Yeah, you didn't want to just leave one. I would feel the same way. I would not want to just leave one. Yes, yes, handmade by Harris. I definitely still have a gap in there because I haven't done it yet. Okay, I think that's all the H's. Let me do one more double check. I said H. That is not H, it's K. There's a bunch of H's left. Okay. Okay, should I do the orangey color or this other yellow color? Oh my gosh, I just dumped those all out on the thing. Let me show you what I just did. Dumped them out all on the... This is a bag I got from Joanne. I need one of those little drill vacuums. I'm glad it's not on the whiteboard because I have a whiteboard on top of my desk here. The reason I'm glad it's not on a whiteboard, because when you try to slide it up against the edge, it will go underneath the frame of the whiteboard. So I cannot get those drills if they go there. Okay. Okay, we got them all, I think. Nope, there's one. All right, into the box. Yellow. Go with the yellow. Okay. Yes, our husbands know if we've got a big bag, it's yarn. It's always yarn. Does anybody know if Michaels is doing much in the way of clearance in preparation for getting all that Joanne yarn, big twist stuff? I know they're not getting all of it, but popped one out. Okay, So yellow is 5. 36 inches long, 16 tall. Oh, it's got to be nice though. Okay. I'm going to cut it a different way and maybe I won't screw it up. All right. Oh my goodness. All right, this is, I was off screen. I am so sorry. I did not pick one up. Oh, that sounds beautiful. I have a painting, well, I should say had a painting like that. I actually gave it to Crafty Witch 232 because of all my paintings, I felt like it had the most her vibes because I don't really do much in the horror genre. I don't watch scary movies and that sort of thing. I love her channel, but I just don't have paintings like that. But I had a cityscape that somehow the colorings I did to kind of give the glow of light, somebody told me it kind of looked more like toxic fumes. So I told her, it was toxic fumes. No, she liked the painting. It's just kind of a funny thing because I was like, I don't know what to give her. When I had gone down, I was going to meet Jill Fiberfloozy, but then she couldn't that night. But Andy was in the area, so we made arrangements. So I was making it. So it wasn't a wasted trip to that area. It was lovely to meet her. So yeah, I know. I then was calling it Gotham, and then that was the toxic fumes that caused, all the problems in Gotham, right? I don't know. I was trying to turn a kind of questionable painting choice by myself into something interesting. But it's a pretty cool painting. It didn't look as much like toxic fumes over time. I think the green hue that I was seeing kind of somehow faded because I painted that a couple years ago. She has it now. I actually sold one of my paintings once. That was kind of wild because that's definitely not my strongest suit. I love it. I love doing it, but I'm certainly not trained or an expert of any kind. Why am I so crooked? Oh, that's why, because I didn't move it back after I was showing you my mistake. And now Missy's over here in that same spot that he was scratching at. Are you guys going to find my wax? Could you do that for me, please, cats? Probably no luck. I don't know what. Something's in this corner. I don't know what their deal is. I wonder if they know I'm about to put a little shelf there. Put some yarn on it. Not yarn that they'll be attracted to. No cotton and no animal fibers. Cotton is what Flynn goes after, the orange and white kitty, and Missy, the torty calico, she goes after those animal fibers. Man, alpaca, yak, wool, all of it. If it's natural, those natural fibers, animal fibers, she wants to take off with it. Like I said, like she'll try to get it in her mouth and take off with it like a kitten. Maybe she thinks it is a kitten. I don't know. mean, all cats are drawn to yarn, right? We all are very aware of this. I didn't think there were that many in that little spot, but there were a lot. All right. The vase is almost done. Oh, come on. Pick up. Does anybody here ever use, I think it's called blue tack or sticky tack instead of wax? Oh, hello, Trish. Yeah. Well, I'm holding it pretty far away from myself. Like normally I wouldn't probably hold it that far away, but I do like how it's coming out. It probably wouldn't hurt your eyes, Trish. Yeah, that's my hypothesis, Margaret. That's why that's what she goes for. She's never gone for acrylic or cotton or anything else, just the animal fibers. All right. This is 5, right? Yeah. So Trish, you've not tried the diamond painting, or just not something like this? Hi, Nick. Oh, still camping. Oh, wow. I'm surprised you got any reception to be able to watch YouTube. Thank you for popping in. You know how to drop your channel while you're here. You go right ahead. And you too, Trish, if you want. Hooks247. And y'all, probably after this live, I will hit my first layer of monetization. I will most likely have my hours. But you know, it takes like 5 days or something like that for it to actually register. Something like that. Oh, I already did G. Well, that's obnoxious. I found some more G's, guys. Y'all. I shouldn't say guys. All right. Some of these are not wanting to open. At least I don't have to worry about them coming open when I don't want them to. Come on. I'm going to put them in the tray and then in. I'm worried if I try to pour them from the bag, they're not going to go straight in. I have a little funnel. I just didn't feel like grabbing it. Come on. Come out of there. This is so pretty. So close to done. Yeah, you had to really pull that one open. These two were fine. These two end ones. Whew. Okay, I need to cut the tag so I have it in there. So I know when I get to these other coasters, which one it is. There's VanGogh stuff. That's what the coasters are. I have a lot of plastic here. It's not lovely, but you know, oh well. And I saw that I had some G's that I missed, so I'm going to actually do that before I do the next letter, and I'll just pull them straight out of here. Doesn't always work. I'm going to have to move that label. My goodness. Come on. All right. And I got a G in the process. Let me show you where I missed them. I missed, where is it? See, I lost them again. There they are. Right here. Okay, did I miss more? Yes, 2 more. My neighborhood is very quiet today, which is nice because I have the windows open. All right. Okay, so I can do these blue. There's another shade of green or the red. Oh, I see another G before I close that up. Oh, it's so pretty. And then there's, of course, I could finish the vase too. There's a white color there. There's one more on the top. Let me double check. Is that what the one you were talking about right there? Hopefully that's the one you were talking about. Oh, did I miss another one? Okay. Thanks for having my back. Okay. Thank you. But no, thank you for saying that because sometimes I do miss them. Okay, I'm going to stick this on here just for a sec. Okay, I guess we'll do F. I feel like I've been talking for a month. Put it up here when it's not on your chat. Okay. But that's F, yeah. Yeah, very. No, I seriously appreciate it. Crystal, I would rather you say I missed one and then I have gotten it than not say it and I miss it. Because I had that with this one. I found 2 or 3 that I just totally missed. Even after I had sealed it. Luckily, you can still stick it on and reseal is fine. It's not like it's a solid seal at all. Okay. We're going to give Fs. We have Fs to give. Here's our Fs. Okay, I will do my best to be on screen here. Let me move this just a little bit. Then I think I will be better at staying on screen. All right. All right, let me... All right, here. I apologize that this is so long. I really thought I was going to be able to finish in the 2 hours. I mean, I didn't start right away, but still, holy mackerel. This is a pretty color orange. And I have my phone. Oh, I don't have my phone plugged in. Holy mackerel, when did that happen? Oh, when I took it over to see the cats. Let me plug my phone back in just so there's no chance of that. Okay, I might have spazzed a little when I did that, but... All right. What are you all doing this weekend? Anything fun planned this weekend? Or is this the recovery from 4th of July weekend? Just chill out. I'm wondering if the vet is going to call back. What time is it? 4. Okay. Definitely have been on here a long time. Come on. Get in there. I'm going to pull it at me. Sorry. While I fix that mess I made. Okay. I think I got it fixed. All right. How many of you have used the square drills? I hear they cost more. But then you don't get any kind of gaps. Trying to go as fast as I can with this. Oh. I lost my chat on here. Thank goodness I have my computer up, so hopefully William the Orange, I forgot already. Yes. William the Orange. Hi Liz, how are you? I know you're a diamond painter too, right? Have you? I just asked if anybody's used the square drills. Drills go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes and no. In this kit, I'll lay that there. Nope, I'll lay it up here so it's not in your chat. Like I said, my chat's not showing on my screen at all, so I'll lay that there. So let me show you the bags. So in a bag like this, yes, 6. This is the quote-unquote patterns it is. So when they only go up to a certain number of numbers, and then they'll start doing letters. The bags are usually in order, but for this, I don't, oh, I'm going to show, this one doesn't have it, so I can't show you. Let me show you this one. This was the worst version. This was a mystery, and both Camille and I were very unhappy with the mystery when we were done because it was a cheap knockoff and it didn't come out right. And I'm going to show you the other end of the spectrum. So this is nicely organized. Everything's labeled in order on the actual grid. It just depends on what color they need. But in the bags, yes, they are numbered letters and numbers. And this one is stuck in my little container, so I am making all kinds of noise. I apologize. This is the worst version I've ever seen. Let me show you. Well, first of all, it took us forever. It's supposed to be a mermaid here, holding a flower, looking at a witch in the moon. But the knockoff version, there should have been a whole bunch of blue here. But let me show you this key here. 1 is Z. These numbers, however, are embroidery floss numbers. 2 is L. Why? It's just nonsense, the order they did things in. Usually they're not this bad. But when they're this type on the flat, you get a key over on the side. But I cut them off to fit it in the frame on that other one I just showed you. This, however, with the coasters, the bags, everything seems to be in numerical or alphabetical order. So I appreciate that. This makes it a lot easier to find. So, anyway. Yes. Yes. Very different than, yeah. So the flat diamond paintings are different than the coasters. The coasters are actually more straightforward, in my opinion. At least this set is. I'm happy with it. It's easy and fast. But yes, I would love to do real. I do some real painting as well. Whenever I do do that painting for Chef. It's a painting my own head. I've drawn, sketched out what I want to do. Armchair Chef, that is. Armchair Chef Lori. But I have to finish that animal blanket so badly. I need to finish that animal blanket. Oh, I think I was supposed to go get some medicine this morning. Oops. I forgot. It was for me. I just remembered that I should have done that this morning, but I was trying to deal with the puppy, so it's fine. That was more of a priority. All right. So I like it when I've got enough I can put my thumb on the drills and not worry about like sticking to it. Again, I'm trying to stay above where your chat would be. Like I said, my chat on my phone has disappeared, but luckily I have it up on the computer. So let's see. The last iron painting I did, the numbers all matched on the painting from 1 through 9, and the letters were, yeah, right? So that's why I'm saying that one that I just showed you is the worst I've ever seen. Normally they're very logical and not goofy like that. That one all around was just not worth whatever I paid for it. We'll say it that way. I don't think I paid a lot for it, but it wasn't even worth that. And the amount of time put in there trying to figure it out, and then it didn't even come out quite right. I had to Google image search is how we finally figured out what it was supposed to be, what it was supposed to look like. I think Camille elected to not finish and save the drills, if I remember right. Which I don't blame her one little bit. Because it was annoying. Because the amount of work it would have taken to actually correct it and make it look right, oof, not worth it. All right. Oh, I already had one in there. Sometimes when you go to pick it up and it won't, it's because you already have one on there. Come on. Kind of sounded like my husband, but I don't think so. I think he's gone for a few more hours. No, maybe it could be him. Sometimes he gets home this early on a drill weekend. He's in the National Guard. I don't know what his current job was. What his job was parachute rigger before for 20 plus years. I don't remember exactly how many years, but it was a lot of years. And then to get promoted, he had to move to a different job. But he still has permission to jump out of airplanes, which I would say no thank you. But he loves it. He's going to be doing a water jump here in September, I think. Because like I said, he's still allowed to jump with them. It's just not his main job anymore. Okay. I didn't have an F. You've got to have an F to give. Okay. Does anybody see any Fs? I know it's getting hard to see. I see M, H, and I in one of my hairs. Oh, that's lovely, Lori. One of my hairs was thoroughly stuck on there. Let's see if there's any more Fs. Any more Fs? No more. No more Fs. I don't think. Okay, I'm going to hold it up close. Do any of you see any Fs? All right. And then I need to look over here. Mystery painting, but haven't done it. Oh, you did. I hope yours is better. Yeah, the mystery painting was goofy. Oh, what did it turn out to be? Okay, let me pull it back up. See, this is the problem with my chat not showing on my... I'll push that up there. Okay. It is a mermaid, maybe like Ariel, on a rock. And that is some kind of witch in the moon. But we've found that it was like a rip-off of someone else, like an actual diamond painting. And there should have been a whole lot more blue here. Everything should have been a lot more defined. And then it would be more clear that it... But yes, it's a mermaid holding a flower and a witch in the moon. But, yeah. That's the mystery painting. So, that's a warning to not get mystery paintings from Temu. Of course, I wouldn't recommend Temu right now anyway. For fiscal, financial reasons. Right? The extra tariffs. All right. I think, let me push that up above the chat. Like I said, I'm having to look over on the computer because my chat is completely disappeared on my phone. I know there's a way to fix that, but since I have it on my computer, we're good. Oh, I'm glad. Well, I'm amazed that you've gotten any service. Like camping, you can really not have service at all, like the whole time you're there, in my own experience. It's been a while, but my aunt, I take care of her kitty. So if any of you do watch Lady Bird Loves, Khadijah, Lisa, her kitty Beanie looks a lot like my aunt's kitty Maui. And I take care of, I go cat sit because she gets wet food every day, and obviously you don't just leave wet food out. And then every other day she gets medicine. So she's 16 years old, I think. She could even be 17, but I think she's 16, Maui. She's a cute kitty. She's a very sweet girl. But she's getting up there in age. She does not move all that great, as you can imagine. Oh my gosh, seriously, what is it with this container? Come on. I'm having to use my teeth, y'all. That's why you're not seeing it. That's terrible. I should not have to use my teeth. But again, at least I won't lose the drills. It won't open up randomly. Okay, let me look over here. And then again, my mods, their channels just drop whenever. And Liz, you diamond paint as well. Oh, and thank you so much for saying comment, subscribe, live and learn. Right? Yes. If you ordered from Amazon, you're probably okay. If you ordered from Temu, no guarantees in this life. All right, let's do the H. It's just because I cut them apart that now they're a little trickier to find. Where's H? Is this H? There's H. H is black. Or almost black. Yeah. And there's a random yellow one in there. That's funny. But yes, hopefully, Linda, I really hope your mystery painting is much better. Now, I had those mystery paintings that I opened up, that they're labeled mystery paintings, and as soon as I opened it up, it was super obvious what they were. It wasn't a mystery like this last one that was literally a mystery until after it was completed and I Google searched, what is this? You know. Okay, I have a feeling this one gets used a lot on, yeah, it sure does, on this one. Has a bunch of H's, this color. All right. But yes, if you got it from Amazon, it's probably fine. But like I said, the other mystery ones I ordered from Temu. One was very clearly a cow, and the other one was very clearly like Little Red Riding Hood, which is fine, or something like Little Red Riding Hood, something cute like that. So I probably will do those at some point. The cow is super cute, so I will probably do that. I do have another baby blanket I'm going to be making. The body of the blanket, I'm following somebody else's pattern. Everybody should be cheering right now because I won't make my life difficult by making it my own pattern. But I am going to add a little bit to it. But I will probably be following somebody else's pattern for that part too. So that won't be until I finally finish the darn animal blanket, which, you know, like I said, she had the baby yesterday, so I still need to get her the popcorn hat, which obviously it's too warm for the popcorn hat. But, oh, I need to still do a tutorial on that, the popcorn hat. I need to get the yarn that Armchair Chef said was called buttered popcorn. I need to find that yarn for that tutorial, because I have absolutely none of that yarn left that the popcorn hat is made of. It's very cute. It's a baby hat. It does not, it's even too small for my head, so it's definitely, but like probably 3 to 6, 6 to 9, 6 to 12 month old head is my guess. Oh, sorry. Let's do that. Okay. I'm trying to keep it above the chat for y'all, but I have to kind of guess because, again, the chat's not showing on my end, so I'm just having a look at the computer. Oh, Moonrose, hello. Thank you for all saying hi to everyone. Yes, and yes, you got that. Good, Liz. Just treat it like a regular painting. In which way? What did I say? I don't even remember. Yes, just treat it like a regular painting if you're talking about the mystery painting, yes. They are like those other two are regular paintings because it's not a mystery. Once I opened it, it's like, oh, okay. I know what they are, and that's fine because then it is a regular painting. So then it's just when I want to get to it, because I have some really cool diamond paintings that I haven't done yet. Really cool. One is a Mickey Mouse with like other films kind of like embedded in it. It's so cool, but I'm not sure when I'm going to do that one. Is that all the H's? Hold on, I'm sorry, I'm taking it off screen for a second. Oh, that's just like that's fine. Okay, I think I only have M's left, right? There's some M's, I's, M's. Anybody see? Oh, an I. I have the I's. What letter is this? This is H. I'm pretty sure I'm done with the H's on this one. But again, there's a ton of them on this one. And I am just going to go ahead and finish this, even though I'm going on forever. I apologize. This is a long live. Oh, you know what? No, I can't get that easily. I'm gonna pour all these H's out. And pour them in here. Oh, maybe I can get that yellow one. Maybe I can get that yellow one. Now I don't see it. Is it right there? I think I found it. It's not there. yellow one. Set that to the side for now because I got to figure out which yellow it is. All right. So again, I will eventually have the Amazon links later today for this. My debate is, do I keep going or do I should just finish it, right? I'm sorry it took so long. I think the color changes is part of that. And I said M as in Mary. All right. And then just I. The eyes have it. No, I'm doing M first. So much plastic waste. I don't love that, but it is what it is. Ah, that looks so pretty. Where's the clothes? Okay. Oh, hi, Zach. I did talk about you. Zach is great. I did say you really enjoy diamond painting, and you have really lovely diamond paintings. I did say that. The greatest showman on earth, right? That's what I don't know why when so says that a person's the greatest, that's where my head goes. Okay. I'm going to try, again, I'm going to try to do this so fast because I have kept you all. Oh, there's some more G's. Gosh darn it. They were hiding right here. There's always one letter that I seem to miss. Several. It's usually only one letter, but it's still a problem. All right. Yeah, and again, my chat is frozen on my phone, so I'm having to look over to the computer. And again, I'm trying to speed up because I've taken forever on this. Did not mean for this live to be so long. Okay. Hi, Crystal. Yes, Crystal. That yarn. Crystal, did you drop your channel? You're welcome to if you haven't. It's Hooks247, no space. And Zach, I will ask you, since you're in here, have you used this shape tool before? I quite like it. What color just came out of there? Something just popped out. What is it? It's a green one. All right. Right there. Because I am finding I very much like the hooked one. I feel like I'm able to put it in the spot a little better. And then I'm going to have to look over at my computer to see if you answered. Oh, no at. Remove the at and then you've got it. And then it will pull your channel. Yeah. Yeah. And it only reads it if it's at the very beginning. I am sorry. It's just my limited programming. I believe it was Armchair Chef that showed me how to do that, I think. The code for doing that, dropping channels. Still looks like one's missing there, but I don't see the actual shape or letter. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay, So I've got these 2 G's right here. Let me put this in a box. Push this up so it's above the chat. Oh my God, seriously, this container. They are so tight. It's ridiculous. Ugh. But again, at least I don't have to worry about it popping open, because I did have one on my last plastic kit that I have to put a little piece of tape over it because it likes to pop open. So I guess I would prefer this. Yay, Crystal, you got it to work. So, yeah, if you're on a computer, those links will work right now. If you're not on a computer, links to the channels. And what I try to do is anybody who dropped their channel or has a channel that comes in, I try to put it in the description box afterwards too. So it's super easy for people to find you. I've been trying to do a few of your channels in every single description of every single video. The lives, it's a whole different thing, the adding the stuff later. But it will be in the live chat eventually. I know there's a little bit of a delay. Sorry. Okay. Now, let me grab G and get these 2, and then we'll do I, and then we'll be done. Hooray, hooray. This is G. Did I not put the G? Oh, I'm going to have to find it. Oh, no. It's a good thing I knew it was that color. I'm going to have to mark on there. Come on. Get one. All right. Because I'm doing it the lazy way, it sometimes goes upside down. Okay. Now we can go to 1, 1, 1, 1. All right, here's one. And then let me go. Yeah, for the vertical, yeah, it's a way to like kind of do both and help people out who drop their channels, because it can be tricky if people are watching on their phones, which I would imagine is most people on verticals. I'm going to dump them all out, even though I know now my husband's home. This is when I expected him to be home. I just heard we have an electric vehicle, so I just heard that whirring sound. You all might have heard the whirring sound. It's just this one little section of what I would call diamond colored. Clear. And now, I believe, we're done. Hooray. Or, I mean, if you don't want channel drops, because sometimes that can be distracting in the chat, right? If you don't want channel drops, it's a way, like if they come into the chat, if you then tag them in live, that's another way that to support the other channels or whatever. Like, however you want to do it. I've seen so many different ways of handling it, but that's my compromise, especially if you dropped your link. But if you come in a chat, most likely I will tag you in the video afterwards. I try to. I am not perfect at that, but we are officially done with that one. There it is. And then I'll go ahead and seal it with the sealer. And then it will be done. Thank you all so much for coming and joining me. And sorry, that was I did. Oh, so no, I will show you all what Linda is referring to. She finished the Harry Potter. I told her I would get a frame for that for her. But now she is currently working on something. I don't even know. I'll show you the part she finished. I mean, she finished about as much as I finished of my coaster, but let me show you how huge this is. It's a How to Train Your Dragon. This is a 40 by 50 centimeter. She's going to be working on this for a long, long time. That's the picture. So yes, she's not done. Hello, babe. So she is not done. I emptied it. Did I not reset it? Okay. Okay. Okay, so I am going to bid you all adieu. We finished this. I'll get some links to this and to this. And I appreciate you all coming in. And yeah, right, that one's incredible, right? But it's going to take her forever. She helped me out, so I'll probably help her out. I definitely will lend her this tool and where are those little heads? See, I misplaced a lot of things during this live. That sounds about right, right? Any of y'all who know me know that that's accurate. It had, you know, lots of different heads that you could put on here. It's 16 by 20, yeah. That's almost 16 inches by 20 inches. Okay, thank you for that perspective, because I hadn't done the conversion on it. So, all right, I really should go, but yes, I see there's a bit of a lag, so I will wait until that's. Yes, bye everyone. Thank you so much for coming in. I will link you all in the description box afterwards, and I will get some links to this, not that, this, and these coasters, and these boxes, if you want tight boxes, and I will avoid making jokes. All right, y'all are great. Thank you for coming in, and yes, it's time for amen. Yes, oh, thank you, Crystal. I'm very happy with it. It's super cute. Super cute. Super cute. All right. Good evening. Have a lovely night. Seriously, thanks for all the support. I appreciate you all. I was trying to take it off live on my computer, and I can't do that. I have to do that here. Okay. Do I stay 2 more minutes and make it a full 3 hours? No. We'll stop. We'll stop now. Okay. Oh, if it lets me. Oh no, is it doing that thing? Okay, it's not. Okay. It's not letting me leave. Okay, how am I gonna do that? Let's try this. Okay, I